Hey, what's up, guys? It's the DogFather of Harlem, and I'm here with the Harlem-owned fashion designer, Sherifa Gayle. Together, we created the DogFather leash line. So we want to give you the backstory of some of the things that we created in the past and how it came about. So Sherifa, tell me a little bit more about you and what you're all about.
All right, so I have a clothing line called Black and Ugly. Of course, it's everything you think it's not, but I like to take designs and infuse them with meaning, with something that stands out than just regular urban wear. So I met Brian a while ago. When was that, Brian?
I think you met me like 2012. You walked in here.
Okay.
You had a poodle.
My family had a poodle.
Your family had a poodle, right?
Yeah.
And you needed the dog groomed. And groomed your dog, and then you was like, hey, I do flyers, I do brochures, I do printed.
That's when I was just getting started on like my design path.
Oh wow!
Right,
okay.
yeah.
So what got you into the design path overall?
I've always been into art, and at the time I was going to City College. I was studying communications.
Okay.
So I just had a knack for like Photoshop and doing things on the computer.
I was like, okay, you're my client. You get to do my design, and I can barter services to it. So that's how our relationship started. And over the years, you helped me with the Pup Relief Tour. You did all the designs for the Pup Relief Tour. And you've done multiple shirts, t-shirts, sweatshirts,
staff,
employee shirts.
Right.
So I just always trusted your vision. Even though in the beginning it was kind of tough, just kind of understand what your vision was.
Right.
But I think we kind of understood.
I think now we've gotten very used to each other, and you're like a annoying older brother. Right, so I've learned that we have completely two different personalities, but somewhere in there we can find the same, and we can balance each other out.
Yeah. So in 2018, I was like, man, I want to do something that is unique to the culture, something that brings African prints to the dog accessory line. So I hit up Sherifa. I want to do some kente cloth, some kind of design for dog parents, because at the time, majority of my clients are African Americans. I'm like, I know they would like this because it has a little bit of culture in it. So we created the first design. This is
the first design. I took a very popular kente print at the time. It's still popular now. And I did a collar and a leash, right? These were a good hit. The only thing is Brian let me know that this is not universal.
Yeah.
To me, I was like, everyone can wear a collar, a cat, a dog, whatever. But he let me know that it needed to be
a little bit more. Yeah. So basically, some pet parents, they would use a collar to walk their dog, but honestly, the safest type of harness, harness are the safest thing to do, because you have the mesh harness or you have more of the rope-like harness. You can control the dog better, you have better grip over the dog. So I'm like, this is a beginning stage, and we can use this to put the dog name tags on it, but we needed to do a harness, but I didn't want it to just be straight African design. We wanted to kind of use the influence of that and created our own design. And this happened during the pandemic, right?
This was about 2018 toward the 2019, so it sat for a little bit.
Yeah.
I also learned a few things. I learned plastic is not the best because it's not durable. It also clips the hair a lot, and metal is just it'll last longer. So.
Okay. So then how did you come up with this design right here?
So this is it's a lot of Photoshop. It's just getting on there, pulling different lines, different places, and adding the colors in, using different gradients, and the pattern came about. I try to stick with the colors that are very much like Afro inspired, because that's what we're going for. And then I also learned about different materials that are very dog friendly.
So yeah, definitely we got the mesh lining on the inside, so it's easier for you to clean and wash. By the same time, what we really like is very durable. It has metal pieces on it. Unfortunately, we still got to use
the harness. Yeah, for this.
It has to be metal, plastic, but overall, I think that this is very adjustable between dog sizes. So a small, a medium and large dog can still use this. You just could adjust it. So we wanted to take it a step further. I'm like, there's some dogs that this is perfect for, but there's other dogs that actually need more of a full harness. So we decided to do two harness in one, and this is the other version. So tell me about this inspired design.
It's the same print as this one. This one is just a little heavier than the mesh. The mesh is very lightweight, it's breathable.
Okay.
I think this is more for a dog that has a pull, you let me know. Since you're the expert.
Yeah, definitely. So what I like about this is still adjustable. You put this down in front of the dog, and then you can just snap it, but also you can adjust it from the spaces. So if they're a puller, you just tighten it up. And then as the dog grows and you know, you may need to adjust it a little bit more. So that's what I love about this harness. But you know, I was like, okay, we got the harness. Let's take it a step further. And obviously the leash this time, I wanted to be a little bit different because I felt like the leash was great, but I'm like, you know, we need a poop bag. So that's why we created a leash, and we decided to put an extra hook here because we wanted to make sure that the swag, you know, that the dog has also is attached with the poop bag, because a lot of pet parents would have to use another poop bag to hold their poop bag pouches. So if we just created the whole thing with the pouch, I think when people see this leash combination,
it's like a full set.
It's a full set.
It's a full set. Yeah, everything goes together really well. Whether the dog is like, you know, black haired or it's golden or gray, it still pops on it. So it works for any dog color.
Definitely, I really like it. But so tell me more about you, your designs, and your business, because this Black and Ugly thing, you know, you've been everywhere. You've been in a Huffington Post. You've been in multiple magazines. So tell us more about this and why you felt like, you know, collaborating with me would be a great thing for the pet industry.
My designs, I try to think about them before I make them. I don't try to make anything just to, you know, make money off it. I try to make things that I would like, something that I'm proud to stand by. So when Brian came to me at first, I was like, we can do that, but I didn't see like what would be different than us just, you know, doing another thing that another company has done. So when the Afrocentric, you know, like cater to us idea came about, it's something I wanted to do because it was different. It was something that I would buy, and it was something that I would be proud of.
Yeah, so honestly, you know, there's definitely a niche. You know, you see a lot of these blogs, or you see a lot of these Instagram hashtags like Black women love dogs, you know, Black people love dogs. So these platforms have really created awareness around African Americans who have dogs. They treat their fur babies just like any other you know, nationalities. I was like, you know what, a little bit of flavor than the standard simple
I mean, if you fly, you want your dog fly. Like, that's just how it goes. Right.
So we're definitely excited about it. I think that our flavor together and what we both bring to the table, we can definitely design or reimagine what, you know, animals accessory looks like in this space.
Right. I think there is definitely room for more design within it. Like instead of something just being red, blue, like we can put prints on it. We can take it somewhere where it hasn't been before.
We could probably do some carriers. We can do some dog.
He want to do it all. He wants to do it all.
Dog boots. We could really take it to the next step. You know, dog pouches. I just think that, you know, a little bit style. You know, because I'm a very stylish guy, so I want to make sure my dog.
And I'm a little more stylish.
Yeah, of course. So that's what the DogFather leash line is, and hopefully with this collaboration, we do have other designs that
it's in the works. It's in the works.
We're gonna air that out, and we just need your support. So at the end of the day, February 1st, you know, the site's gonna be live. You can pre-order. And then by the end of the month, you're gonna be able to
start shipping it out.
Yep. You're gonna have one of these fly designs. Make sure you hashtag us, DogFather of Harlem, Black and Ugly, and you know, we think that this is something big, and we can take it to the next level with your support.
Yeah, thank you guys. We appreciate you.